In just the last hour, a judge has moved to dismiss the top charge in a former Marine subway chokehold trial and is now sending the jury home for the day. Jurors have been struggling to reach a unanimous verdict on the manslaughter charge Daniel Penny was facing. They've been deliberating since Tuesday on whether to convict Penny in the death of Jordan Neely. Now they will come back Monday to decide on the other charge in the trial. Neely, a 30-year-old subway performer, had been struggling with homelessness, mental illness, and drug use. Witnesses say he had gone into a subway car in May of 2023 and began acting erratically. We're going to show you some of the moments that are really at the center of this case, a moment caught on camera that put the case into the national spotlight, with people rallying for justice for Neely, others in support of what Penny did. But we want to warn you, you may find the video hard to watch. Now, you'll see Penny with his arms wrapped around Neely's neck. Two other men are also trying to hold Neely down as he struggles on the ground. NBC's Rahema Ellis is joining us now. Rahema, take us inside the courtroom now. How did this all unfold today in the last few hours?
It was a very busy day in the courtroom today, Tom, and it started at the very beginning, and that was the third day of deliberation. These jurors, some 20 hours of deliberating. Now what they did starting at 11 o'clock, they sent a note. Take a look at the full screen of what happened. That note went into the judge. It said, "We, the jury," instructions from the judge. He says, "At this time, we're not able to come to a unanimous decision as to count one manslaughter in the second degree." The judge told him, "Go back, take a look at this," something they call the Allen charge. Take a fresh look at it and come back. But in less than a short amount of time, I should say, in an hour, they came back again and said, "We, the jury, request further clarification in the determination of when a person reasonably believes physical force to be necessary." They go back and deliberate. They have lunch. And 2:30, the lunch ends. 3 o'clock, they come back with another question. And the judge receives another note saying the jury still cannot reach a unanimous decision. At that point, with discussion with both the prosecution and the defense attorney, the judge decides that he will dismiss the second-degree manslaughter charge against Penny, and now he's just facing that criminally negligent homicide charge. That's a charge that carries, if convicted, 4 years in prison versus 15 if he were convicted of the manslaughter. Tom?
So, Rahema, what are the chances that this could go to a mistrial as the jury considers this other charge now?
There are a lot of people around this courthouse who think that's a real possibility, Tom. These jurors clearly were struggling with the legality of what they were handed in terms of how they would decide this. They could not decide on the more serious offense. Will they be able to decide on this charge of criminally negligent homicide? Again, a lesser charge. We're going to find out on Monday, or maybe in the days coming next week, whether or not that's possible for them. But for now, it was not something that they were asked to think about. After a long, exhaustive day today, the judge said essentially that first charge is over. I'm going to dismiss that charge. I'm also going to adjourn you, the jurors, for the day. Have a good weekend. Don't think about this. Come back on Monday and see if you can get this job done. Tom?
Don't think about it. Maybe easier said than done. Rahema, thank you very much.
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or follow us on social media.